Can I just prove a point that not all wasps are angry buttholes, like the paper wasp? I built this whole little platform right here underneath a wasp nest. And I'm not talking a little bitty wasp nest, and a big wasp nest. You see that? And not once did they come out and try to hurt me. I actually, when I wasn't gonna make this platform. I'll get to what it's for in just a second. I'm pretty sure you can probably guess. But I was gonna hang it on that piece of bar that was poking out just a little bit. When I grabbed the tarp, and I was like, oh crap! And they still didn't mess with me. Not all wasps are angry buttholes. So now what am I doing? I'll tell you. We got our new watering system for our birds in. Remember that one I was telling you that Jason from Soda Land has? It's a bell waterer. It's kind of different because I wasn't really aware of how it worked until it came in. So you got this. This goes through it and screws in. Honestly, the string comes tied. Keep the string tied. Or it's got rubber bands around it. Hold it. So, and then you do that. You screw that in, but then you got this goes to the bottom. I lost my wing nut. Great. How do I put it on there? Well, this is like a weight. So it goes on there, and there's a wing nut. Let me find it. So do y'all remember how many times I've cleaned up my workspace every year table? Yeah. Well, it's dirty again. What's even worse is the wing nut wasn't even down here. I went to my dad's house because bless the old people for keeping stuff, and I needed a hose, and for some reason I decided to take the wing nut off for the hose, which had nothing to do with this. Is what I needed a hose for, not this end. But now, okay, it comes with a wing nut. Okay, let's put it back together. Okay. So first, this is threaded as well. Boom. Then we have this bottom piece that's like a weight. Put that on. Then you take your wing nut. Okay. Put it on there and tighten it down. Now it had to be super tight because this doesn't hold anything other than just weight. So the way this thing works is this allows water to drip down, and it fills up this with a string. Look, watch this. Squeak it, squeak it, squeak it, squeak it. That's on a spring. So it's like as it fills up, it stops it. As it gets less, it allows water to come through. So the water comes through this spout, which is why we have a hose for it. And then take the tube and you connect it to the bucket, and I did that using this. It's a clamp and a piece that screws on. See, I also end up cutting my fingers. Sharp knives are still dangerous knives, but not as dangerous as dull knives. But I also wasn't aware how I was supposed to use this, and so I attached that chain I didn't really need to, so I just tied the top piece up here. Right there. And then you can adjust it using this. Like, you twist it, and down, up, so they can still be able to use it. These things are a little thirsty and hungry right now. They have food, but they're thirsty. So that's why I'm trying to get this done. I need to adjust the hose because how it works, my understanding is that obviously this has to be lower, but if the hose is lower, it's not going to go into it. So we're going to cut the hose as careful as possible not to cut our fingers. It's hard to cut with our finger. Right. Then we can get it off. There we go. Here, go. Chew on that. So we want to make sure that it roughly meets our needs. They can, yeah, I feel like that's good. Boom, yeah. Slappy dappy. Out on there. There we go. That way it's relatively lower. That's my knife. And boom. Oh, look at this. Don't go nowhere. I want to show the people. You're beautiful. This is a beautiful hummingbird. Look at it. Come up to our feeder. Oh, that makes us feel so happy. Alright, so now I'm going to fill up. We got all that hooked up, okay? The hose, obviously, to the outside 5-gallon bucket. I know what you could be thinking. Well, Jesse, your family still has to carry a 5-gallon bucket. That is true. But they don't have to go in and deal with the chickens, try to lift it up and hook it. It's trust me, it's a lot easier. I will show you fully with me not in there trying to trying to ward off these angry, not even angry, they're just hungry corner squash chickens. So I'm going to fill up our bucket, fill that up, see how it works. My hand hurts. Even though I cut myself. How rude. Here you do. I'm gonna feed you a minute. Give me a minute. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey. If you couldn't tell, a little bit of time has passed since earlier when I started. How was there another chicken? Oh, it's different chickens. Because I had to go meet a customer for some chicken meat, and then I had to cook dinner. Steak. Delicious. I'm getting old too. 36. I'm really close to 40. Don't y'all comment either. I know how y'all be. Y'all be like, Jesse, you're not old. I'm old. I get it. But I'm old too, okay? We can all be old together. We can grow old together. Let's see how this works. So we gotta adjust, we have to adjust this. You see how it comes out of that spout? And as they drink it, there we go. Boom. I'm going to tighten that down. So as they drink it, this will loosen up and allow, obviously not too much water. Of course, they're super thirsty. Where y'all going? Where y'all at? Here you go. The water, right here. Water. I do have a problem right here. It's leaking, so we'll have to fix that. What's weird? I can't tell where it's leaking on the bucket, so you can see the bucket's leaking. We'll have to silicone or do something about that. But I mean, this should work all right. We can just get it situated, and they should be good. Look at them; they're all like, "Hey, there's water over here." Well, there's also water over here. We'll see. So it'll be a lot better experiment once they're not as thirsty. This was completely empty, so they're just like, go and get it. Once they're a little satisfied with their water, I'll be able to adjust it a lot better for how much will come out and stuff once they're done. But I think it's gonna work pretty good. So I can put the top on, of course, the bucket on the outside. So the height's good too. Even when they're older, I think it'll be good. Be a good height. So we just gotta fix that fix that leak on that spout. But other than that, those are the older ones. Got these younger ones over here. I gotta get them some food now because it's the end of the day. Still, I actually put them in there with those Brahmas. Brahmas did pretty well. They were not angry or tried to hurt them. So everybody is looking great. It's good stuff. Yeah. So I'm excited about that water. We'll see how it works, and then we'll work on getting a second one for the other tractor. And then we'll just keep on trucking because I need to use those other waterers for the the egg layer chickens, so that when I put them up at night, I can put water in there with them, and they'll be good while they're up. Because sometimes some people, children, forget to let them out, and it's fine. But I don't want them being without water, especially when it's hot. So I appreciate you hanging out and helping me set that up. Hands looking good. Don't worry about me. I will survive. I'm a country boy. Country boys can survive. Appreciate y'all.